Alright, good morning guys. I'm just out on our Wairarapa hunting block. It's just after 6 a.m. in July, wintertime, and I'm just about to head out for a deer hunt. So I've still got about an hour till daylight. I've just had a coffee and some cereal. Just about to jump in the Can-Am now. I'll get Tui, the deer dog, and going to head out to the far side of a property. And yeah, have a bit of a look around, see what's about, and see if we can get rid of a cull stag or two. So come along for a ride. Shotgun with me, but because it's just me and him today, he can. And I've also got a chainsaw on my back, so he's pretty stoked. Getting to sit in front of Dad. Happy boy. So we've just got out to our hunting spot now. It was about an hour's drive from the Can-Am, and it's just starting to get light. So I'm just going to take a short walk up a hill and get onto a nice vantage point. Then we'll sit there in glass and see what we can see. So there's a fair bit of fog and cloud around. Visibility's a bit limited. It kind of just comes and goes through the cloud. I've probably seen about 10 deer so far though, a mixture of red sand fallow. So yeah, I'll just get a spotting scope out and we'll try to get a bit of a closer look at them and see what they are. So I've just got the spotting scope out now with the phone scope on it. These deer are sort of on that flat down there, and then on the hill at the back as well there's a few more. So we've got a stag and a few hinds there, and then a bit further to the right there's another hind, and then a mob of fallow as well. So plenty of animals about. So I've just spotted this other stag at the back, and he's definitely a wee bit of a cull. He's only a young animal, maybe 3 years of age, but his head should be much better than what it is. So on one side he's just got a brow tine and then a big long spike. Then on the other side he's got a brow tine and one tray tine, but it's only about 1 inch long, and then a spike. So for his age it's pretty bad. So we're going to see if we can try and get a bit closer and get a shot on him. The only hard thing though is there's probably about 10 to 15 deer between him and I, so it might be a bit of a hard one to get closer on, but we'll give it a try. So that cull stag that I'm wanting to have a crack at, he's actually started feeding his way down the hill towards me. So I'm just going to stay patient and sit tight and keep glassing, and hopefully he might make his way forwards into a spot where it's a bit easier to get a crack at him. So just got to sit tight. There's another fallow deer just in here. That cull stag we're trying to get, it was just on that back hill, but he's gone over the other side, so he's out of sight at the moment. So we're just going to try and get down a bit closer and see if we can get eyes on him again. So where I last saw that cull stag, it was just around the corner in front of me. He could be pretty close, so I'm just going to leave Tui in my backpack here and just going to slowly sneak around the corner. Hopefully he's still there. So I think that cull stag's moved off, unfortunately, but there's a mob of fallow deer. So just down here below me, they're pretty close. So I'm just going to try and sneak up on them and see if we can get a shot. Nice fallow doe will be tasty. Oh yeah, we got the cull stag. Turns out he was still there, and he was, shit, he's probably 40 yards from me, just right around the corner. So that all happened pretty quickly, but yeah, cool to get that on video. I might just still walk over this hill, and hopefully those fellows are still there, and might be able to get one of them too. Well, there's a bit of excitement. It actually all ended up happening pretty quickly with that stag. He was much closer than I first thought he was going to be. Where I've shot him, I can get the Can-Am pretty close, so me and Tui are just going to walk back to the motorbike now. I'll get the Can-Am and we'll drive down to him, and yeah, go check him out. Tui knows his spot. Good boy. Good boy, Tui. Good boy, Tui. Oh, he's a big animal. Big bodied stag. Yeah, definitely a good one to have out of a gene pool. Not a lot of trophy potential there. So I've just dragged him out a bit more so you can have a better look. So yeah, he's got a brow tine on this side, missed his bay, missed his tray, and then just a long ugly spike. And on this side he's got just the brow tine, missed the bay, a tiny little tray tine, and again nothing on top. So a really good one to have gone. And we'll get a bit of meat off him as well, so it'll be nice. A few more sausages and meat patties. Whew, bit of weight in those back legs. We've got the meat off our stag loaded up and on the back in the Can-Am now, so I might just carry on driving around a wee bit further. I brought the trusty old 223 with me today, so I've got that in the cab, and yeah, might see if there's some goats out, you know, a bit of pest control, try and keep on top of them. But if there's another easy deer, you know, a fallow doe or cull stag or something would be nice. So yeah, we'll carry on a bit further and see what else we can find. Well, those deer didn't really like the drone much. As soon as I got close to them with it, they took off out of here. Yeah, so they weren't too keen on that. I saw a few goats after that though. They were pretty far away, just on 500 yards. So I shot 2 of them, which was, you know, it was good test for the 3006. So yeah, all in all, good morning out on the hill with the dog. I think we might as well cruise on back now and go have some lunch. Thanks for watching.